Once upon a time, in a small town in Botolan Zambales, there was an old abandoned mansion that sat on the outskirts of the town. The locals said that the mansion was haunted and that no one dared to go near it after dark. Legend had it that the mansion belonged to a wealthy family who had disappeared without a trace. One night, a group of friends decided to explore the mansion. They had heard the rumors about it being haunted, but they didn't believe in ghosts, so they thought it would be fun to check it out. As they made their way through the overgrown garden, the group suddenly heard a loud noise coming from the mansion. It sounded like someone was walking around inside. The friends exchanged nervous glances, but decided to continue on. As they entered the mansion, the group was greeted with an eerie silence. The air was thick and musty, and cobwebs covered everything. As they explored the different rooms, they noticed that the furniture and decorations were still in place, as if the family had just disappeared without a trace. Suddenly, one of the friends let out a blood-curdling scream. The others rushed to her side, only to find her staring at a portrait hanging on the wall. The portrait was of a woman, but her eyes seemed to follow the group as they moved around the room. As they turned to leave, they heard the sound of footsteps once again. This time, the footsteps were getting closer and closer. The friends panicked and started running towards the front door, but it was locked from the outside. They were trapped. The footsteps grew louder and louder until finally, a figure appeared in the doorway. It was the ghostly apparition of the woman in the portrait. She floated towards them, her eyes fixed on the group. They screamed in terror. She reached out to touch them. The next morning, the townspeople found the group huddled together on the floor of the mansion, shivering with fear. They never spoke of what had happened inside the mansion, but from that day on, no one ever dared to venture inside the haunted mansion again.